Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Sahian Del Valle. Please like, share, subscribe, and always leave a comment down below or in the middle because they decided to change the comment area. In today's video, we're not going to be opening another package just because I feel like I've been doing that so quite often that it's kind of getting annoying, in my opinion. Probably you guys like it, but you know. I just want to talk today. Nothing special. I just wanted to tell you how my first day of work went. And basically, I'm home alone. And I had to call off work on my second day just because I'm just really exhausted. My feet were hurting pretty badly. It's cause so I went to work at this one rug like factory, and back in August, at the beginning of August, cause I remember that I missed my brother's birthday, and his birthday is like August 4th, and I missed his birthday. And basically, they trained me for 2 days, and in those 2 days I was trained to send out, like, work with the computer and send images to the printers, and you know, make sure that they're from the sizes, the images, and all this stuff. And I did that for the first 2 days of my training, and then on the actual day of work they had me do the printers, and the printers was really hard for me because I was, one, the only female doing it, and second, everyone else was trained, so everybody knew what the hell was going on. And then for me, on the other hand, I was just like trying my hardest to know what's going on. They were expecting me to know everything like immediately the first day, and people were like, no, you're doing it wrong, you're supposed to do this and that. And I'm just like, it's my first day here, you know. I was trained to do printers, computers, not printers. And they kind of got me frustrated. I still went the second day, but like my body was just so exhausted to the point where I couldn't stand, I couldn't move. Opening my eyes was just so painful, and that was just opening my eyes, and I couldn't lift a finger. It was just like the most awful pain, you know, a body can feel. And I decided to quit, or not quit. Well, I wanted to quit, but in reality I still wanted to continue working because I still needed the money. But the week after that, I was going to start my treatment from my multiple sclerosis. And basically, once I told the company that I was going to like have a week off because of the fact that I was going to start my treatment, they basically told me that I couldn't go back until I got a doctor's note. And they told me that like very last minute, so I wasn't able to receive the doctor's note. Cause you know, just by calling them, it takes 2 business days. So I was just like, forget it then. I just won't do it for right now. And that's what happened. And then I decided that I wanted to apply to places that I want to work at, just because with this place that I was in, I didn't want to work there to begin with. I only did it because my dad decided to call me lazy, and I got mad about that. Like, one thing, I can be a very lazy person, but when it comes to like work and stuff like that, I give it my all. And he just, I don't know, I felt offended. And I decided to give myself like a whole month to get a new job, and I applied at Ulta, Target. I wanted to work at Barnes and Nobles, but there wasn't any like available position in Chicago area, so I couldn't really apply to Barnes and Nobles. I wanted to apply to Lush, but I've never actually gone in one of their stores or buy anything, so I didn't think that was going to be worth it. But I applied to Target. I supposedly I was gonna get a phone interview, but I never received their call, and I gave myself an ultimatum that like if by the end of September I didn't get myself a job, I was going back to the other place, and that's what happened. And you know, it wasn't bad compared as to printing, but since August, since that last time I worked there, I don't know, not me. Well, me working there physically exhausted me. I was sore for days, like probably a week. It took for me to finally walk normally. But ever since then, like I hurt my heel bone, and like in at the beginning, it was just like it will only hurt when I would get up from bed, but like once I started walking it off and everything, it would be fine. But later on, like I walked my dog to the park because there's like a park near my house, and that really screwed it up even more. Like my heel bone started to hurt way more, to the point where like it started hurting, like all my leg started to get tensed up, and it started hurting my hip. And ever since then, like it just hasn't been okay. And so on the first day of work, having to stand up for almost 11 hours, having a messed up heel bone, really messed up my foot even more, because like it got to the point where it was hurting so much, but it got numb. One of my toes is numb right now, and I don't like that feeling. And I really want to go to the doctor, but right now, like, I was trying to get my parents in a doctor's appointment at the same clinic that I go to, and it was like 30 minutes of waiting time just so that they can hang up on me. They never even picked up or anything. So I was just like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, they need an appointment. I just need to get my heel bone fixed, and apparently they couldn't even answer us. So I have to try later on to see if I can get an appointment. But damn, this pandemic really has us messed up, man. And I took a day off on my second day because my feet are just killing me. My heel bone is the one that's killing me the most. But what can I do about it besides having to relax? I decided to take a small break from relaxing and decide to do a video. But yeah, guys, that was basically it. My heel bone is messed up since like a while now. And I was crying. Like after work, the whole entire time at work, I didn't even cry. I didn't want to cry because I didn't want people to see me cry. But immediately once the shift ended, I cried. I cried in the car home. I was just so hurt physically that I cried. And the people, like, the way I work with is by station or line to say, because they say line, and there's I think 6 lines or 7, I'm not sure to be honest, but I'm in line 5, and apparently from my brother's point of view is that the people from line 5 are really lazy. And honestly, I wouldn't call them lazy. I honestly wouldn't, because there were a few people that never stopped working. Like, they were just constantly working, working. Even though when there wasn't any, because I was folding rugs. I was folding rugs, and sometimes I would have to stand there for a while because there wasn't any rugs for me to fold. But on the other side, they were still like rolling them, putting them into package, labeling them, taping them. Like, they never stopped. And I wouldn't call them lazy. They were doing pretty much work all the time, but there was a specific woman. She's older, I don't blame her. I would have been like that, been like her, but she was falling asleep, during, work hours, and she was standing, sleeping, and like, I think that was like a whole hour or so. I'm not sure, but like you said, I don't blame her. I would have been the same way, but it it got annoying because I was literally the only one who was folding rugs, and you know, and she was just sleeping, and nobody told her anything either. So I was just like, great. I really hope that like I don't get to be here all the time, because I would have really liked it to be with my brother or something, but no, I don't know. But other than that, my work was pretty good. It's just the feet. Like, I just had a messed up foot, and now it's even more messed up. But hopefully by the time I continue working more and more, I would get used to it. But yeah, all right, guys. Thank you for hearing me out for a bit. I'm gonna let you guys go. Hopefully next time I can provide you something else besides just me talking. But that was just my experience of my first day of work, and hopefully everything else goes well. Alright then, guys. Sorry for my messy hair and everything. I literally just woke up. Like 18 hours of sleep, I think. But yeah. Alright, guys. Bye.